And thank you.
So I have some bad news.
Yeah, I always got some bad news.
Tell us. Don't always blame us for it.
Yeah, the cause of this problem. But go ahead. What's the bad news, sir?
So I just met with the kids. I got an email. So we had gotten an email. The kids therapy sent us an email last week saying that the kids are saying they don't want to have visits with you anymore. And the visits should be canceled.
Okay.
I said no.
Okay.
So this until not just cancel until they have therapeutic visits. Therapeutic visits when there's, I guess, a licensed social worker is in the room.
It was supposed to be
Right.
coordinated a long time ago,
Right.
which
So-
on July 15th it was documented by the judge to have this in place,
Right.
which it hasn't been in place.
It's not in place.
It's not in place yet because y'all don't have the time and
No,
effort.
not the time. She made the request for it. It
Okay.
takes a little while sometimes. So
Okay.
I'll follow up with Megan to see where we are with the therapeutic visits.
Megan is not our caseworker no longer. It will be Miss Janelle.
No, Miss Janelle is no longer here.
Okay, and why was
Miss Megan still
I
has
was
the
not
case.
informed of that.
Miss Megan is.
Miss Megan called me. Well, I called Miss Megan last Monday because I was sick and I could not make it to the visit. And she told me she was not my caseworker or had nothing to do with my case.
She is, but I transferred the case to Megan.
I'm just telling you something that she stated to me last week.
So Megan, I transferred the case back to Megan's unit. I'm not sure, and she assigned it to Miss Angel Downey.
I don't know who nobody is.
Right.
So,
So Miss Janelle is no longer here.
okay.
So I'll follow up on the therapeutic visits. But in the meantime, I just went to speak to the kids to try to encourage them to have the visit today.
Okay.
But they're refusing.
Do you know why?
I don't know why.
I'm going to tell you why. About 2 Mondays before the holiday, they were spitting on me. They were beating on me. They were calling me
But
names.
why is that?
I want to know why is that, because I don't know if you remember or recall when we came here, these kids weren't like this, and over suddenly you had canceled my visit for a month and a half, and then when I came back, their statement was, "Oh, you abandoned us. You didn't come to the visit. You this, you that." They blamed me for the visit being canceled, which it didn't have nothing to do with me. It had to do with teamwork. So kids grow animosity. And ever since they've been back since that visit, well, since that happened,
So we
instead
have
of-
never canceled visits.
yes, you have. For a month and a half,
Let me just tell you
I
something.
did not see my
Miss
children
Mahone.
because the doctor said so.
Right.
Which there's documents on it.
That's what I'm going to tell you. So there's a clinical aspect of it,
They weren't
and
like
then there's
this.
case planning. So
They
I'm
weren't-
in charge of case planning.
Okay, and what I'm
So-
trying to tell you is that they weren't like this.
Okay.
After that happened, when they came back rebellious. They came back blaming me for what was going on. Not only that, they cursed. After that, they were cursing me out, calling me names, being disrespectful, being rude,
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
being rude, being disrespectful, not listening. He was excited to see his brothers and sisters. So once again, he's very
You can sit
disappointed.
down.
So once again, when they came back totally different. Like, I didn't even recognize them. They would call me out my name. They would be disrespectful. They would beat. Well, my son was beating on me. Destiny started calling me out my name, being disrespectful.
Let me ask you a question. Have they ever talked about? Have you asked to see if y'all can have joint therapy, family therapy?
I have,
with the
but
kids?
what they ended up giving me was collateral with a woman that works with children, not a woman that works with a doll. What does it look like me having therapy with a woman that works with children? She's a kid therapist. Do I look like a kid to you? Which I did that for 6 months. And it was worthless because I didn't learn nothing. And all I got to learn was how the person was. It doesn't suit me. I'm not a child. You're not going to treat me like a child. We leave that for children.
Well, I'll find out where we are with therapeutic visits.
Okay.
Talk to Megan.
And I also
She's on
tell
her
you-
way back.
And I also tell you as well
Can
that
I go on
the
the waiting room? Can I go on the waiting room on the other side? My brothers and sisters?
You can see your brothers and
go
sisters.
see. That's how polite he is. But they weren't like this. That's all I can say. The people that they're with has no discipline, because if they would have, these kids would have not been the way that they are. they wouldn't have been acting the way that they are or being the way that they are. Not only that, on Monday, Xavier came by himself to see them. And the first thing that he told me that they said to him, he called me crying, talking about, my brother says they don't want me to come and see them, hug them, or nothing. Why? It's
What happened?
I can
something.
go in the room, right? Because of your fucking security.
Okay.
Okay.
You come here acting like this and slamming doors. It's not gonna happen. I'm just telling you right now. It's not gonna happen.
Because I went and she keeps blocking
okay.
me.
Okay,
This is
look,
the third
I
time
hear
she
it.
blocks
Look,
me.
I'm the caseman. I hear it. Come on, we can go.
Just take it easy.
Come on.
Oh, you have
Xavier
you met
also-
Miss Pabon?
Yes. No, I never met
Miss
her.
Pabon, this is your new
How
case
are you?
file.
You will be my new
You have the
case
case
worker.
now, right? Okay.
So yes. And her name
But
is?
you have the case. Okay.
And her name is?
Angel Downey.
Angel.
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 Oh,
Yeah,
sorry
yeah.
about that.
So Megan is just helping out with the case because Bella is not here. But because she has a history of it, I asked her to help out.
This will be number 6 caseworker that I have.
Well, this is
I'm
case
just,
filing. People come and go. I can't force them to stay. They get better jobs.
I
I
hear
can't
you.
force anybody to stay here.
I know, but the problem is that now we got to start all over, brand new, with a different caseworker.
Well, the supervisor knows the case really well, and so do I. So
I know this case as well. Better than yeah.
I know you're the mom.
Yeah, way better.
I would hope you would do.
I know this case. I have known that they have been false allegations against me.
All right, so we can't get back into all of this right now. All I can tell you is that I don't. If you don't believe me, I'm not going to here try to convince you. I've told you since I've been talking to you, I've always told you we'll advocate it on your behalf because if we didn't, this visit would have ended a long time ago.
Okay.
And we'll continue to advocate on your behalf.
Okay.
And that's why the visits haven't been canceled. Because we're advocating on your behalf again.
I haven't done anything.
Right. It has nothing to do with me
I haven't
or
done it.
anybody else.
And like I said, I haven't done anything.
I understand that,
This
but I'm
is all
telling you-
upon y'all. This is y'all decision. This is what y'all want to do. So, are you done, Mr. Dixon?
Yeah. That's what I can tell you.
Okay.
All I'm telling you is that we've always advocated for you. So.
All right. So
but
try to
it's a-
fix this problem that
I
y'all
can't fix
created.
it. I'm not mental health. You know, I always explain
Well,
this
find
to
out
you.
their find out
I am
their
not
beauty
mental health.
find out their beauty therapist and get it in place like I was told to be
Like I
done.
told you, I would get an update today when Megan comes because I know she made a
It's
request
been a
for
couple
it.
months.
I-
It's been years.
I cannot give you an answer I don't have. That's what.
It's been a case for 3 years. I should have answers and questions. Okay. I am right. I know I is. Have a nice day. And he slammed the door.